Hey there. Today's story is not just about animals, it's about trust. Because when we walk into a vet clinic, we believe the people in white coats are there to protect the ones we love, to heal, to help. But what if behind the clipboard, they were testing something not made for animals at all? This is the story of Martha, 68 years old, retired nurse. She brought in her golden retriever, Toby, for his annual checkup. He was wagging his tail, healthy, sweet. The vet said they were offering a new generation vaccine, safer, more effective. Martha said yes. Toby trusted her. 40 hours later, he collapsed. By the time she reached the emergency clinic, he was gone. The attending vet had no record of the shot, no batch number, no explanation. When Martha asked for documentation, she was told the file had been misfiled. When she pushed harder, they deleted the online portal completely. Martha didn't stop there, and what she discovered shook her to the core. Because that vaccine wasn't approved, wasn't meant for dogs, and wasn't made for animals at all. Martha contacted a former colleague, a vet tech she knew from years back. The woman lowered her voice and said, "You didn't hear this from me, but some clinics are part of a pilot program. They're testing human-grade immune drugs on dogs first. Why? Because they don't need consent, just a signature." She went on to explain, clinics were being paid per administered dose. The drugs were experimental immunotherapies, technically safe in dogs but never meant to be therapeutic. In many cases, the reactions weren't even reported. Martha found records of other pet owners in her area whose dogs had died under unclear causes after routine visits. She found a support group online, dozens of members, same stories, sudden paralysis, organ failure, seizures. No explanations in the common thread? Every one of those pets had been injected with a new formulation before symptoms began. The scariest part? Most of those drugs were funded not by veterinary companies, but biotech firms developing medications for humans. Martha reached out to a former veterinarian, Dr. Lance, who had worked at one of the partner clinics. He was reluctant to talk, said he'd signed NDAs, said people had lost their licenses for asking the wrong questions. But eventually he cracked. He told her, it started small, one dose here, one there. They told us it was clinical synergy testing. We didn't know it was funded by a pharma firm working on Alzheimer's drugs for humans. He admitted the substances affected memory centers. Side effects included confusion, aggression, internal bleeding. Dogs were observed, then put down quietly when symptoms worsened. We were told to log reactions as breed sensitivities or natural decline. One dog, a rescue beagle, developed tremors so severe he had to be restrained. His owner was told it was genetic neurological decay. But in reality, he was one of 63 dogs used in stage 0 testing of an unapproved human cognitive enhancer. And the worst? None of the pet owners ever knew. Martha tried going to the media. No one picked it up. She tried calling the company listed on one of the research invoices. It had been dissolved and rebranded under another name 3 weeks earlier. She tried to sue. The firm had airtight NDAs, and the vet? Gone, relocated, clinic rebranded. Today, Martha keeps Toby's collar on her nightstand. She still walks by the park where they played, still hears his paws behind her on quiet mornings. But now when she sees a vet clinic offering the latest in immune technology, she feels sick. She says, I gave them my trust, I handed them my dog, and they handed him a death sentence. Not for medicine, not for help, but for profit. And the system, still in place, still private, still unregulated. Because in some clinics, the patient isn't your pet, it's your silence. Some crimes don't scream, they whimper. They shake in the corner of a clinic room. They die with eyes full of trust. Martha didn't lie. She didn't overreact. She just paid for care and got an experiment instead. If this story stirred something in you, it should. Because love isn't a signature, and consent doesn't come on 4 legs. Thank you for being here today. Your time matters. I hope your heart stays soft and your voice strong. We share new true stories like this every day, not to frighten you, but to help you ask better questions. So if this one struck a nerve, like the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Have you ever lost a pet after a routine visit? Take care of yourself. And remember, not every drug is tested in a lab. Sometimes it's tested on the ones you tuck in at night.